Hi, everybody. I'm Scatman John. Remember me? I'm the Scatman. I'm the Scatman. I was scat singing before I even talked. My mom held me in her arms, and before I even said my first word, I was saying da 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 da. So for me, scat singing in a way is my first language. You want to learn to scat sing, huh? Okay. It will probably help you if you know already that you scat sing. Everybody scat sings. Scoot doo 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 doo, la 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 la. All of that is scatting. My earliest influence, as I said, was Hatchmo. Then there's Ella Fitzgerald. She was a great scat singer. All you really got to do is try. Everybody scat sings. Like go Scooby Dooby Dooby, Scooby Dooby Wah Wah. She sang a song one time called How High the Moon, and she would carry on. And I said, oh my God, how does she do that? Now, easy go. See, it's easy, isn't it? Just kidding. As a person who stutters, scatting came along real easy because they're real close. And so I said, I'll bet you I can do that. Here's a song that Louis sang, man. And of the bride, and of the groom, and of the sunny honeymoon, and of the season, and of the reason for making whoopee. I remember asking my mom for years. She says, Mommy, get me a piano. Get me a piano, please. Finally, about the age of 12, she purchased one. And I sat down and I played, and I figured out the harmonies and all of that. A lot of shoes, a lot of rice. The folks are nervous, he answers twice. It's really killing, that man is willing for making whoopee. Cause see, I had to find out some other way to talk, because my stuttering was terrible in my childhood, so I had to find some other way to get it out, to express myself. And so I remember sitting down, pounding on the piano. I say, hey, there's something in here for me. I began to play all that. Start spreading the news, we're leaving today. And indeed, I became a fine hotel pianist. Then I worked a gig in Norway at a place called the Alexandra Hotel. My agent called me and proposed the idea of scat rap. I said, oh yeah, sure, scat rap. Right on, man. Everybody stutters one way or the other, so check out my message to you. As a matter of fact, I don't let nothing hold you back. If the scat man can do it, so can you. Everybody's saying that the scat man stutters but does and never stutter when he sings. But what you don't know, I'm gonna tell you right now, that the stutter and the scat is the same thing. Yo, I'm the scat man. And into the studio. And scat sang for like 6 hours. I took some words off of the song I sang on the Joe Farrell album I made, and all of a sudden out popped the first single, Scatman. And I said, okay, all right, let's see if this one gets on the charts, you know. I'm a Scatman! I'm a Scatman! Jesus, it did. It went from 50, it went from 100 to 80. I mean, I watched it week by week, and I said, well, it's not going to go any higher. And then it just kept climbing and climbing and climbing. The kids loved it. And I said, well, okay. Here I am. Ski-pop-pop-pop-a-doo. Calling out from Scatland. I'm calling out we had the first album, I had the first album to learn from. Everybody's gonna sit here and say, the second album is much better than the first album. That's what you're expecting to hear, right? Well, the point is that it is.
Get out the way, let Louis play. Everybody party down in Louisiana. Everybody jam. Everybody!
I'm giving kids a little piece of jazz. As a flower, one petal at a time. Kids heard ski, ba 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 do, and they liked it. I mean, I'm not here to sell jazz, but being a jazz artist as I am, it can't help but come out. There's a single called Everybody Jam. One more piece of the pedal to the kids. They get to hear Louis Armstrong take a jazz solo on the trumpet. It's Louis playing.
What you think of that scat,
As we cats say.
New Orleans, beautiful city. We had to shoot here. We had to shoot here because the spirit of Satchmo came from here. In our video, we tried to capture that spirit of Satchmo.
Blow your horn, Louis.
Besides Everybody Jam, there's a song on it called Shut Your Mouth and Open Your Mind.
Shut your mouth and open your mind. Stepping on your own shoes, stepping on your own shoes. Shut your mouth and open your mind.
It's a song that I wrote for politicians. Did I say that? Okay. It's a song I wrote for politicians, man. You know, for people who aren't in touch with what's going on in the world, who are up there claiming to be in touch. Great text on it. You pretend that you listen, you don't hear what we say. You're so far from the truth you can't see the light of day. You messed up your mind because you took the easy road, and acting understanding only made you grow old. I wish that I could tell you the things I want to say, but first you gotta chip out the lies in your way. There's a song on the album called Scat Music, where I have a chance to stretch out on my scatting.
Scat music.
It's got a trumpet in it, it's got a tenor in it, man. It's good stuff. As a matter of fact, scat's where it's at, scat's where it's at, scat's where it's at. As a matter of fact, scat's where it's at, scat's where it's at, so take off your hat. I'm a pretty good scat singer. I've come to find out that.
Take a lesson that I learned from Lewis. He only gave it to us because he knew it really knew us. Love is the answer, scat's where it's at. Louis said that you can even teach a cat scat.